it was easy to forget who he was. Some of the tension eased from her body. Thanks. 27, heading toward 30 at light speed. Sorry, but I'm going to beat you to 30 by a couple months. September birthday and all. Oh, so the competitiveness goes beyond the yard games. The teasing comment was out before she could stop it. For a moment, she'd slipped back into her old comfort level with him. Back in the days when she'd visit the guy's house and spend weekends barbecuing and playing games outside. Embarrassingly competitive, he admitted with a grin. Hey, I like the new hair, by the way. She touched a strand, forgetting he hadn't seen it recently. Her hair had been down to her waist before she'd chopped off about 6 inches. Thanks. I had some layers put in and decided to go shorter just before summer. After the breakup. She didn't add that part. The need for change had hit her hard, and in more than one way. And why had she given Eric the detailed breakdown on her hair like he was fashion dude? She probably should have stopped after thanks. Well, I like it. It suits you. He glanced at Kristen now. And hey, I hear you're back in Seattle? Yeah, I left Vegas over the summer and moved in with Blake. That's great. I'm glad the two of you worked out. You're really good for him. Hannah glanced toward Kristen, silently agreeing. Blake was another one of James's and Eric's friends who had initially lived in the house. The three were tight as brothers. Always had been. They'd been in the same fraternity early in college, and then had moved into a rental house. Or the bachelor pad, as she'd called it. A bunch of grown, unmarried men sharing a house. While the other two caught up and chatted, Hannah took a moment to observe Eric a bit stealthily. Despite initially dreading this small talk, it was actually pretty nice seeing him again. He was a really good guy. He'd always taken the time to talk with her whenever she'd been over at James's, especially when James had been distracted with school stuff. As far as she knew, Eric had never had a super serious relationship. At least, she'd never seen him bring a girl over. Which was weird. He was attractive enough with his sandy blonde hair and blue eyes. He was definitely the shortest of the guys, probably coming in a couple inches under 6 feet, but to her 5-foot frame, that was still super tall. Maybe he was gay? The thought crossed her mind, but she shrugged it off. While she hadn't seen women hanging around him, she hadn't seen any men either. He was probably one of those guys who kept his love life private. Well, it's good to have you back, Eric was saying to Kristen. You and Blake should come over for a barbecue soon. Oof. That invite is clearly not extended to me. Hannah tossed back the rest of her wine before she could stop herself. Heat stole up the back of her neck, and she shifted in her seat, wishing she were invisible. Those weekly barbecues had been a huge part of her life, back when she'd been together with James. Eric seemed to realize what he'd said, because he cursed lightly under his breath. Sorry. He swung his gaze back to Hannah. I mean, you're welcome anytime too, if that's not too weird. It's totally weird. That was the wine talking now. But, hey, where was the lie? Eric's lips twitched. We miss seeing you. We? She knew James missed her. He still sent her a text at least once every couple of weeks, telling her he wanted her back. She had yet to reply to one. It had been almost 6 months since she'd ended things with James. 6 months since she'd gone to the guy's weekly barbecue. Something that was as routine as shaving her legs. Well, I mean, no pressure or anything, but I kind of miss kicking your butt at cornhole. That drew an honest laugh, and she shook her head. Actually, I'm pretty...